The final day in the Pyrenees takes the riders from Limoux to Foix with the first ever uphill finish on the Prat d'Albi. After the Tourmalet yesterday, it was set to be another gruelling day in the saddle with 3 Category 1 climbs in the final 80k. A chance for team leaders who've been dropped out of overall contention to perhaps target a stage win. Well, it took over an hour for the breakaway to form, but in the end 36 riders got away. Nairo Quintana the best placed on GC, just over 7 minutes off the pace, and plenty of other big names as well. Nibali, Bardet, Woods, Zakharin, Dan Martin and the stage 12 winner Simon Yates. Plenty of riders capable of going all the way. Well, they soon had a gap of around 2 minutes with ALAPHILIPPE's Deceuninck Quick-Step pacing the peloton. On the day's second climb, the Port de l'Ers, Simon Yates decided to shake things up. An attack from the Mitchelton-Scott man thinning out the lead group, both Quintana and Dan Martin struggling to keep pace. The gap to the peloton, meanwhile, just eased out to over 4 minutes. Quintana managed to tack back on before the summit as Movistar took control on the descent with Amador and Soler. 21 riders at the front with 50k to go. The gap nearly 5 minutes back to the peloton. Simon Geschke then attacked on the Mur de Péguerre. The German took an emotional win on the Tour back in 2015. And with Jumbo-Visma controlling the yellow jersey group, Mikel LANDA decided to kick on, followed by Jakob Fuglsang. Geschke joined by Simon Yates at the summit, with Romain Bardet not far behind. But Yates and Geschke managed to open up a handy gap on the downhill. The two Simons pulling a minute clear of the chasing group of around 10 riders. LANDA joining up with his teammates Amador and Soler, and the trio speeding away from the yellow jersey group and closing the gap on the chasers. With 9k to go, Yates sailed away from Geschke. The reigning Vuelta champion hunting his second stage win of this Tour and a third for Mitchelton-Scott. LANDA meanwhile on a charge, the Spaniard blasting past the Bardet group as he looked to chase down Yates. Like yesterday, David Gaudu teeing up Thibaut PINOT, the Frenchman in the mood to cause more damage, attacking with 6k to go and shaking them off one by one. The yellow jersey unable to follow, and so too were Buchmann and Bernal. PINOT catching LANDA inside the final 2k and looking to snatch as much time as possible. ALAPHILIPPE distanced by Geraint Thomas and Steven Kruijsweg, but fighting on for yellow as the impressive Yates claimed his second win of the Tour. PINOT was the next man to the line, picking up vital bonus seconds to close the gap on his GC rivals. Well, Yates winning by 33 seconds from PINOT and LANDA, with Buchmann and Bernal 18 further back. A brilliant 6th place as well for the young German Leonard Kemner. Thomas and Kruijsweg losing 55 seconds to PINOT because of bonus seconds, with ALAPHILIPPE 1 minute and 49 seconds off the pace.
It was an extremely hard day, really from the gun, from the start till the finish. And yeah, I raced the way I like to, which is try to be aggressive, and I managed to pull it off, so yeah, really happy.
Well, it was a superb effort from Yates, but no question about the big winner today. Thibaut Pinot showing his class with another high-flying performance after the Tourmalet, giving his hopes of overall victory a huge boost. There are now just 39 seconds separating the men who will be looking to unseat ALAPHILIPPE in the Alps. Well, things are hotting up very nicely indeed. ALAPHILIPPE still leads by 1 minute and 35 seconds, but there are now just 15 seconds separating Thomas, Kruijsweg and PINOT. Bernal is a further 12 seconds back, closely followed by Buchmann, while LANDA jumps from 11th up to 7th. A quiet day for Peter Sagan in green. Michael Matthews is back up to 3rd in that classification after winning the intermediate sprint. Tim Wellens still the king of the mountains, but in 2 days, PINOT has managed to close the gap to just 14 points. Egan Bernal has a handsome lead in white. He is now 12.5 minutes of his next challenger, David Gaudu. ALAPHILIPPE went into the red today to defend his lead, but he'll still be in yellow as the Tour resumes after the rest day.